Hey friends, Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. This week, I have been talking about faltering. I titled my 5-part series, The Confidence Coach Falters. I shared with you an emotional impact that I had from remembering just 1 year ago when my mother had a stroke and eventually passed away just 2 weeks later. And last week, I knew it was coming. It was hard for me. And I felt myself faltering from my usual confidence stance. So I shared some tips and tools and strategies this week about what to do when you falter. It's not about being perfect, it's not about never faltering. What it is about is what do you do when you find that you are faltering or that you have faltered? Me, I go skydiving. So all week long, I knew that it was going to be coming up. My niece went skydiving last week, and I'm not sure what happened. It's never been on my bucket list. It's not something that I had always wanted to do. It was nothing like that. But I saw her do it, and I had this inspiration kind of show itself to me and say, hey, maybe I'll do that. So I spoke to her, and then I spoke to my brother, who has done solo jumping in the past. And I said to him, what do you think? Do you think I should do it? And he said to me, yeah, I do think you should do it. And I said, okay, I'm doing it. And I did. This morning, we got up and I was fine. I wasn't overly excited and I didn't feel nervous at all. I kept actually looking at myself with curiosity, like, what's happening? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? And also, why aren't I nervous? Why don't I feel that feeling, that nervous feeling? And then my brother-in-law said to me, how did you feel when you were sitting at the door of the plane looking out, about to jump? And I said to him, confident. I don't really know why, but the whole time, from the time we suited up down on the ground and we got into this small plane and you're hooked up, connected to someone in tandem, and the door was open as we flew up in the air and flew around the airstrip, and somebody went, and then it was my turn, and I felt us moving to the doorway, and I said to myself, I'm jumping out of an airplane. And that was it. It was a strange sensation to be free falling in the air for several minutes, I think. And your mouth gets dry, your ears pop. So I felt very significant pressure in my ears. So that distracted me from just being in the moment, as they say. And so he told me what to do about that. And then, um, you know, you're just floating in the air, basically. And then after several minutes, he pulls the chute, and then you go up just like you see. And but even still, you don't have this conscious sense of what it is that you're doing. You just are really being carried along on a ride with this other person who's done thousands of jumps. And then they give you the reins on the parachute and be like, pull it to the right if you want to go right, pull it to the left if you want to go left. You're like, what's happening here? And then we landed, and that was it. I jumped from a plane. I went skydiving, and what I said in my video was, I jumped out of my comfort zone into the confidence zone. And in my video that I did live after my experience, I said, you don't have to jump out of a plane to experience confidence. In fact, my dear friend told me that she went down a slide, one of those curvy slides, with her grandchildren, and that helped her feel confident. I'm like, oh, I remember doing that. And you're right. That is a wonderful feeling. anytime you can step over the line that you yourself have drawn to keep you in the tight space of being, comfortable and keeping everything the same, anytime you can step over that line, even just the tiniest bit, you don't have to do what I did. I'm still not sure why I did what I did. It was an opportunity that it was an inspiration that found me. I decided to do it and I did it. But it doesn't take all that. You don't have to do all that. There's smaller steps along the way that you can do that can help you feel more confident. So if you find yourself faltering, I hope you'll listen to my 5-part series this week. I hope you'll join me daily live in the confidence zone here and 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 feel your soul feeling better, feel your soul connecting up with your spirit, and you'll rise in confidence. So again, it's not about never faltering. That's ridiculous. We're humans, not God. And but what it is that when you falter, the question is, how do you manage it? How do you handle yourself? What do you do about it? Do you fall in a depression and be like, oh, I'm terrible and I'm this and that or whatever? Or do you use the tips and tools and strategies of confidence building and rise and say, I got this, and take, one little step into the confidence zone? You can find me here live at 5 p.m. Eastern daily in the confidence zone. I love it when you join me. If these videos are helpful to you, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and definitely share them with anyone else you know who needs a bit of confidence. All right, friends, that's it for the week. Shabbat Shalom to those who celebrate, and to everyone else, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and get out in nature if you can. Take good care. Bye-bye.